Hello, hello. Welcome back to Marx Frost. We'll be continuing our Mojave adventure from last night. So I got bit by the bug and thought, well, I could play more, and I would play more. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. Today's gonna have the goal of finding allies. That's gonna be our thing today. So let's switch over to the game. So, brief recap for the previous stream. We finished the Autumn Leaves DLC, not DLC, I keep saying that, DLC-sized mod, which ended up being an interesting murder mystery by the end. Real good work, actually. So good quality. The fact that some of the dialogue lines weren't accurately reflected in the subtitling was a minor thing, but for the most part, that honestly, but in the long run, honestly, that wasn't a huge problem. It was fun, and there were some good lines that I wonder if the voice actors ad-libbed, which is why they weren't reflected. Anyway, so yeah, today's stream, allies. Where to get them, how we should get them, etc. Basically, actually just that. Now, my memory's actually pretty good in this part, because I like picking up, whenever a game gives me the option to recruit allies, I like to pick them up. You can never have too many allies. Two up towards New Vegas, but not in it. One out here. One at this trading post. I've got Eddie and Boone, and one at Black Mountain. I might be forgetting someone else. And Cass at the outpost, but we still have to head up pretty much to New Vegas. So that's fun. Also, I don't... Oh yeah, I want to duck over to the Brotherhood of Steel bunker and go north, because one of the NCR camps is up that way. And since I've already done pretty much the Nelson mission, well, part of it, in that I freed the guys, I might as well finish it off. I mean, I can't be hated anymore by the Legion, and you get a reputation clear out once you enter the tops, pretty much. Yep, there it is. It was a good stream last night. NCR.
If you're heading out, be careful. There's been lots of Legion raiding parties.
Forlorn hope. The roughest theater in the Mojave campaign. Jeez. I don't think I've ever actually come here normally in a normal game. I tend to play the Divide early on and barely survive just to set nukes on everyone. And then by the time I get around to it, I'm sort of just trying not to trip over on my way to the end.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done, and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
When you need help.
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
Seems easy enough.
I've been trying to get someone to authorize this update, or at the least get field clearance to leave the camp and do this myself. But nobody takes me seriously. They just think I'm an incompetent desk jockey trying to glamorize the importance of my job.
I mean, I'm sure there are lots of people in the NCR who would do that. You think you can trust me?
The security codes are unique to the radios at each ranger station. They're useless anywhere else.
So you think someone's listening?
Less than a third of reported enemy sightings are getting intercepted. Either our intel is faulty, or our enemies are one step ahead of us.
Yeah, sure.
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
What is it you
I
think?
handle communications for Camp Forlorn Hope, compiling reports I've received from the Rangers at Camp Golf as well as the brass at McCarran. Unofficially, I'm also in charge of radio security. No one else seems to take it as seriously as I do.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright, what else you got around here?
Evening.
Just dudes and people being dudes. So we actually might wait till it's at least bright out. It's not very appealing to stream when it's pretty much dark out every time I go outside. The Mojave. Makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Let's check elsewhere in the camp. Storage shed, which I can open now.
We won't go quietly.
Quartermaster.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. We don't get many visitors of your esteem. Something I can do for you?
Alright, I'm actually well known.
Not good. If we don't get more supplies, we're gonna have to start using dirt for food and sticks and rocks for weapons. Hey, how'd you like to do something for me?
Always willing to give a helping hand.
I want you to collect NCR dog tags from our fallen troopers. That way I can keep track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies.
Oh, easy. I've got a lot of these.
It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tags you find, and I'll try to make it worth your while. If you're looking for supply...
Dog tags.
Good work. If you find any more, you know where to find me.
How are things around the camp still?
Things are still pretty damn rough, but we're keeping it together.
How about you?
Me? Well, I've been doing this shit for far too long and I've been in too many battles to remember. Still, this has got to be one of the worst situations I've been in. Not too much I can do about it, but do my job and do it right.
Fair enough. I like to trade.
I don't have any supplies to spare, but I got caps if you have anything you don't need.
Oh, wow. He's not wrong.
Huh?
This is a real shit show for him. Forlorn Hope is right, outhouse. I think this is the way we came in.
Morning.
Monroe.
I really don't have time to chatter right now.
Monroe. Can I ask questions?
Shoot.
What happened at who?
It's
Tell me
one of
about
the biggest
Dan.
sources of electrical power in the region, so the NCR's fortified the place pretty heavily. When President Kimball shows up on his inspection tour, I'm sure he'll be confident that the dam's safe and secure.
What happened at Boulder City?
Destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam a couple years ago. The town was set up as a trap for Caesar's Legion. The sharpshooters and the Rangers picked off the Legion's veterans from a distance, and the rest of the Legion just rushed on in.
Kaboom.
And boom.
Yeah. they weren't planning on taking over the town, just destroying it.
Camp McCarran is the headquarters for the NCR military in this region. It occupies the old airport next to New Vegas.
The president's from the Hoover Dam?
It's probably just a political thing. You know, give a few speeches, shake hands with the troops, boost morale.
What about the Great Khans?
They're an outlaw group primarily trafficking in drugs and other contraband. They usually stay out of NCR territory, though.
Let's talk about something else. I'm out. McGee.
What is it?
Alright, you're Dan Hayes.
Yeah?
The attack was a success.
I'm not surprised. Criminals like to act tough, but they're no match for military discipline.
So these guys got redeployed here with nipped and safe.
Hello?
Military police.
Contact!
What? Where? It's a bunch of bloat flies. Whatever. Floating menacingly. So this is one hell of a graveyard. Reholster my weapon. Jail. Huh.
I heard the Legion took out another one of our patrols.
What do you got to say about this?
What is
man?
it?
Nothing. Cool. 30%.
I'm always a sucker for a pretty face. What can I do for you, my fine dear?
Oh, things.
The Legion has been hitting us pretty hard lately. Lots of casualties. Not many people I can save.
Things are looking pretty rough in
Men
here.
have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now's no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them and make sure they'll be okay.
You seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can, considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
What makes you think that?
Simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to go searching for the missing supplies, since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
What exactly is
I
missing?
store a variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly.
What are the symptoms of Hydra use?
Excessive use causes dilated pupils, an increased heart rate and blood pressure, massive sweating, you know, the usual.
Where do you keep them?
I keep them locked in a cabinet, here in the medical tent. I'm around most of the time, but I can't keep a constant watch on them.
When did you notice it?
I remember coming in one morning and noticing that my supplies were lower than they should have been. Thought it might have been a mistake. But another morning I noticed the same thing. The camp is pretty dead at night, especially at 0200 hours, when the guard shift changes.
So 2 in the
That'd
morning.
be a good place to start looking.
Yeah, I can look into
That
it.
would definitely be appreciated.
Let's see if we can find anything. A letter? So that's the medical tent. Let's head up here. I think there's also one of the... Yeah, good save the site. Nothing up here for us. Command center.
Well, I'm glad to see you here. We could definitely use your help.
What do you need help with?
I got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck, and I don't have enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers, help them resolve some of the problems we got around here. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus on our efforts at Nelson.
I can do that.
Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us of both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me nonstop about the lack of supplies. Problem is, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
Alright.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Let's see if there's anything else here. Not just Sergeant Ray's here too.
We're kind of busy around here.
Got some questions. How are things looking?
Not good. We still haven't gotten any support from the rest of the NCR, and the Legion is kicking our ass right now.
Your take?
It's no picnic, I'll tell you that much. My troops are out there. We have no men. If the brass back home could get their heads out of their asses and
Yeah.
make...
I'll skip over anything that's very obviously covered, which is...
We won't. I hear we got reinforced by
that
the troops that
we've got... These guys have their asses kicked right now, and everyone's gonna say as much. We might continue on the road, because we might be... If we help out some of the other bases, they might send troops here instead. In the meantime, we'll wait till 2 o'clock to at least solve the medical crisis.
stay out of trouble. We have enough problems here as it is.
Jeez. Quest.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
I was just, getting some fresh air and stretching my legs. It's getting pretty late, though. I've heard of you.
What's your
My
problem?
problem is we're all going to die. We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of time. The Legion is right outside waiting to kill us all. Today, tomorrow. So what?
Yeah, you're definitely the user.
Kidding me, man? Miss... What? Oh shit.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
thought so. The medicine,
Oh, man, I'm in
medical
some
checks
deep
always
shit
help.
now. Look, I can explain everything. Really.
This better be good.
Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape.
What about the injured men who need it?
I never thought about that. But look, I needed this. I needed to escape for just a little while. I needed this. So what happens now?
Oof.
What? Why the hell?
It's rather turn yourself in instead of me turning you in.
I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in.
I wonder, is he going to the jail? No, he's passing it. Doc, wake up.
I think he just got a... I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical supplies. You have my thanks.
And an issue.
What would you... I used to be a doctor back in California. A few years back, I got suckered into doing military work because it was my paper. Thought it was great. Now?
Okay.
I've seen...
Hit 50
Excellent.
caps. And dive load on. So we'll max out speech. And you know, let's keep on science. And we'll take robotics expert because that'll be real useful in old world blues. Literally because I won't have companions for it.
Thank you for all your help with medical supply. Quite a bit, actually. The Legion attacked in full force. Chief Hanlon had the troopers fall back, pulling the enemy in before entrenching into secure positions. The Legion got bogged down. The Rangers and 1st Recon started taking out the Legion officers. They sent their best men to stop the Rangers and 1st Recon.
And then Boulder
After that,
City.
the Legion... You have no... Anyone with medical training had... During that time...
Okay, medical supplies fixed. And because he turned himself in, I'm sure that helps.
Back already? I can... Not good.
A few camps around. We'll go up to a few of them that are nearby, just get them done because it's on our way up towards Vegas again. There it is in the distance. Yeah, this way. I think that's it over there. Yeah, friendlies. Ranger Station Delta.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here.
What do you do here?
I'm in charge of the radio, hence the title Comm Officer. I'd much rather be out on patrol since nothing much happens around here.
Sorry, I just grabbed a drink, but I end up hitting the mic on the way up and back.
Well, when there's trouble regular NCR troops can't handle, they send in a ranger. Problem solved. We're also responsible for keeping the borders of the NCR secure, scouting out threats, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Here the update.
Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
Later. Echo's all the way south. Which I never did go, but we need better arms and armor. Or at least better than what I'm doing now, which is light armor, and I'm not particularly expertised for. I mean, I'm still wearing my Vault suit right now. Mostly because it's a lightweight that keeps me mobile. Right, no, we want to get back on the road and start moving towards that light a little bit. Hey, train station. Alright, cool. Pro. Alright, to the trading outpost. Vegas. Such beauty, such majesty. Here we go. Hello, they spawned. I was wondering why the game was chugging a little bit. They were spawning in a few NPCs. Well, it makes sense with new wasteland patrols.
Hey. No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Not entirely sure.
Yeah, guess the roads must have been long then, if you forgot where you started from. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need. Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
Usually harmless unless there's advanced technology about.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
The Strip.
Ooh, very exciting. Gonna strike it rich, huh? I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out.
Do you have a family to feed?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
Where are you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
What do you bring to the table?
Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings.
Alright.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know...
Yeah.
I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me... I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
That brings us up to 3, and now I've got Boone taking care of the far range, Veronica taking care of the close range, and Eddie taking care of the Eddie range.
Welcome to the 188 Sloppin' Shop. Like ours.
Yeah, there's a gun runner, but somewhere nearby, if I remember. Yeah, over by that truck, I believe. If they're awake. Wandering merchant. TR trooper. Arms merchant.
You a merc? Cause you don't. Hell yes, sir. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago.
Yeah.
It means my CO was an asshole and I told him to eat shit. He ordered me to flog a couple deserters. Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here.
How'd you end up selling weapons?
Going home didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right, and sneak them extra ammo. Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get body armor. Can you believe that?
Damn.
Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR unless we finish off the Legion fast and dirty. We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass.
What do you got for
Sure,
sale?
no problem.
Combat armor. Missile launch guidance system with missile launcher. I mean, I don't have a lot of use for this.
Yeah?
There you are, Alexander. I believe you're who I have to talk
Is
to.
there some reason I should be talking
You're a gun runner?
like you even have a...
Tell me about him.
The gun runners. They've been doing this for over a century. We're the NCR's #1 supplier of weapons.
What about your caravan?
Not much to tell. We got Brahmin loaded up with weapons. These little gun cases right here, they're rigged to... This...
You don't deal in energy?
We used to, but every caravan carrying them was getting ambushed and wiped out. I'd gather it was someone's... We think it was the Brotherhood of Steel.
What
Am
you
I
got?
selling? Yeah.
Oh crap. Can't argue with him on that. I pretty much suck.
Hey. Hi, mister. I hope you're doing...
What are you doing here alone?
I don't have a mama or papa anymore. I see them sometimes when I take off my medicine, but they can't stay. I'm pretty used to being on my own.
Do you know what you got for sale?
I don't sell things, mister. I sell thoughts.
Thoughts?
I can take off my medicine and do some thinking. People say it's real interesting. I don't know, because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking.
Pay 100 to hear it.
Great! What do you want me to think about? I can think about you, here, or everywhere. What do you want?
Everywhere.
Let me take off my medicine. Bull and bear over the dam, at each other's throats. But a light from Vegas? Balls spinning on the wheel. More than two at the table. Placing bets. All lose in different ways. A dam of corpses. Towns of corpses. Scattered across the sand. But whose? In what shares? Even the dealer doesn't know. Forecast, a rain of blood will flood the desert and not purify it. Blah. Thinking of... Oh.
Okay. Good kid. Continue on to Retcon, and we'll get to Camp McCarran. Other way. We won't go in because right at this moment, but we will get there and then we'll head towards the strip, but we'll have it fast travel available. Lights are out. Now, we've entered early morning, haven't we? Oh no, light effect error. Gunfight going on somewhere. That said, I'm probably better off not paying attention to it. Yep, here we go. Whoa, deserters. Dog tag. Tag. Tag of the dog. Mark. Hello, weathered pistol. Welcome back to the fold. Replicon headquarters. Train station. on the other end of Salone's... where Salone was. Which puts us neatly in outer New Vegas. So we could just keep following train tracks. As it seems that hasn't turned us wrong yet. But we'll see. Can't see what it is. Oh, hey Brune. Well, if Brune's not getting set. Oh! It's very soon. Oh no. Nope, nope, nope.
Can't run from me.
I mean, how much more for me can I earn? Thanks, Keg. Crap. Goodness. These assassin squads are getting worse. What's awaiting me out here? Green hasn't been set off yet. And there's all those death claws. So we're definitely not going that way.
All mine.
Guess they don't get along. The different kinds of gecko. Oh man, now. Oh, that would get my shotgun back. In action. Hunter's farmhouse, eh? Not a lot. We'll just come up the side of Vegas here. Before I forget, best to be at full health because I don't know what will ambush me out here. This is a farm and they're hostile. Oh, more deserters.
They killed him.
Alright. What weapon do I have that has the most amount of ammunition on hand? Okay, that costs 5 per shot. Well, I got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. I got a gnome.
Uh-oh.
Take a damage guard a gnome.
Come on! Can't run from me!
Okay, back to this dirty caravan. 'Cause now I've got ammunition again. What's at stake? Is that the book that slightly increases it, or is that the full skill book? Alright. I've got nothing that gives me a permanent buff, so that's what it is. There's more death claws. Vipers, huh?
Trouble. For the Brotherhood.
Goodness. can't see the vault. Take a quick peek, but I want to continue on. I'm gonna save before we enter. There are friendlies on the other side. That hopefully does well.
You're not one of us. What do you want?
What's going on?
Fucking Cook has us trapped here. After we escaped from an NCR prison, he dragged us around the wasteland until we ended up in this shithole. A group of us want to leave. Go back to the NCR and surrender. But Cook won't let us.
Who's Samuel Cook?
Cook organized the breakout. But he's just an overambitious prick who's gonna get us all killed.
Why were you in prison?
I made my living sneaking into NCR camps looking for shit to steal. I got sloppy, and then I got caught.
How'd you get out?
Made it out during Cook's big...
Yeah, the explosion. Okay, I get the basic gist of what's going on here. These guys are the all the assholes who escaped.
Prim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Fucking geckos.
You eyeballing me?
Trying not to.
Prince got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Red sector. Alright, fucking hell.
Yeah? Cook is just... I'm a no... If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got some caps waiting for...
Why can't you do it?
I have to watch Cook. I wouldn't put it past him to just start killing the opposition, starting with me.
Why do you want to seal off the sulfur?
Cook is planning to use the sulfur to make bigger explosives. You check out the caves and without access to the sulfur, he'll lose what in... Thanks.
Alright.
Any lawman that comes
better
after
be
me
sleeping
won't
with
have
one
it easy.
eye
You
open.
better be sleeping with one eye open.
Buffers on any better? Just right away. Right away, stim pack. Or we can... Two more stim packs for the set. Box bags, stim packs. Da da da. Patient brought in by police. Patient claims to be hearing voices that are tormenting him. On father's radio. Saying claimed that he feel outside himself. Psychotic episodes. attacks. Wake her up for a sleep. Currents. Infectious hostile. He perceives friendly interactions from nurses as patronizing. There was some idea of mental health problems going on here.
Fucking geckos.
Never gets old when something blows up.
Another key card. Bloody hell. Just assault the cave. Oop. Oh, Vault 19 jumpsuit. I'll take that. Blood. Veronica. Star cap. One jumpsuit. Always jumpsuit. I have no idea where the thing that's aggroing them is. Oh, look, plus explosive. More. So I have a bit of more of it. Ah. Okay. In we go. through the cave. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, okay. I don't have enough to do that. And now I can't run. Sure what I should do from here. I can't actually blow it up.
Trouble.
Veronica with her gauntlet always cracks me up. It's just ragdoll physics. Oh no. Use a pistol.
Take him out.
Oh my. Can't run from me.
Hold on. What's up? What's up? What's up?
God damn it.
What's up? Oh. What's up?
Great.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
It's a bladed gauntlet. Should be actually stronger than what you've got. 9 iron. So I'll hold on to that. Caravan lunch, some other stuff. Fission battery. Yeah, she's got the bladed glove gauntlet now. Oh no, that's an ashtray. Phew. only see scum, but I do want to see if I can sneak in. Trying to get most of the duds out. Settling.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We're back here. Just react to me, don't they? Oh, new love block. Yeah, less crippled limbs means less stock the bags. Is closed off. So now I wonder if we've got enough. What's the lake map look like? Straight up an exit to the Mojave down here. Huh. Alright. So we want to get back, because I think I can now set off those explosives. Well, set up and then set off. I think it's the one this way. There it is. Now I need to have 60. Well, that's no longer a problem, because at 40 I can just read a book. Cave down.
That guy's got cold eyes. Definitely a guillotine.
There we go.
I sure hope that explosion was you.
Yep.
Good to hear. Without access to the sulfur, Cook doesn't have much to offer the gang. I guess it's over then. We could turn ourselves in.
Have you considered going to the cons?
I hadn't thought of that. Would you be willing to talk to them on our behalf?
Sure.
Thank you.
Now that'll give us a map mark of the Red Rock Canyon where the cons are based. Yep. So we just keep on the long road. And look, there's their symbols. Just need to avoid generally death flooring. Powder gangers. Oh, a fiend. Whoa. What the heck happened there? Out. In. Ooh, I'm getting low. Does this place have a name? Bunny Springs. Right. come after me, and I don't come after you, buddy.
Take him out.
Red Rock Canyon.
I wish there were more like you.
You know you're traveling with a fucking
You know you're
murderer.
traveling with a fucking murderer?
That was weird.
Yeah? Hey.
I'm gonna save, because pretty sure these guys are Legion aligned. So we might have some problems with Boone.
Huh?
Yeah.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Why can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the great Khans? In a hurry, are you? Very well. They allied with they were when the NCR came to the Mojave, at least when our they claimed it was a miscommunication. And what? Well, now, the armory could always use more firepower. However,
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khan? That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, but I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge. I suppose if asked, I would, but that's a moot point. Papa is one of the best
Yeah.
Nothing.
I've been warned about you. You were perilously close to making... They're a tribe. My name is Carl. In exchange...
Okay. Wait. And wait.
Hey, welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory.
Nice.
Your friend's cute. Is she single?
It's good to have you here. But I can't... I suppose if asked...
Alright. There we go, now we've got a connection to the Great Khans. Technically, we've got the strongest connection to the Great
You're
Khans.
traveling with the fucking murderer.
Alright. Let's see what else is here. Probably stuff. People, places.
I'm getting real tired of
Just
talking.
Hey, made it back to camp.
Fuck.
Hey.
We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Fair enough. Not a lot here, is there?
I wish there were more like you.
Should have been paying attention to when he told where he said where the armory was. I think it's a basement in it.
I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would.
Something else you wanted?
I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would.
Yep, so I got no clue where the armory is.
Morning. I'm glad our brothers have returned home from Boulder City.
Right, because Jessup, because he was stuck there because of NTR. It's almost like keeping your promises is a great way to prevent people from wanting to retaliate against you.
Yeah?
I like you, stranger. You stood by us when not many would.
Alright, let's head back to the vault then. And hope the hell that a Legion assassination party isn't ready to meet us.
You're back. What's the word? Well, that's a hell of a lot better than going back to prison. See you around.
That guy's got cold eyes. Definitely.
Well, there you go. The rest of the convicts will undergo the trial to become... what's the word? Great Khans. So that'll be good for them. Good turn. I do not have a shovel. What if I'd pick one up by now? Oh well. NCR.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Now I want to keep following the train tracks actually. I want to keep skirting off New Vegas for a little bit. Maybe all stream. We'll pick up some, even if I don't go to them for today's stream, I want to pick up some of the extra locations. That's Raider Turf. You know what, let's just continue on the original plan. Let's go to Camp McCarran before we go anywhere else. Sorry, Baron.
All mine.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
What? I think the entrance is on that side. Okay, gotta get back involved. That's not great.
Take him out.
Potato crisp. Super stem. Raided caravan. Oh, Cass's caravan. Thank you. Hit squad. Once again, how much more infamous can I get in my life? Well, the fast travel didn't bring him around, but jumping cells certainly did. I'm gonna keep near these for a bit because it looks like there are soldiers actually deployed on them, which is good for us. For us specifically. I don't have a lot of stim packs left. And we're back to just under half my health again. The monorail. More conflict nearby. There's a vault over there. There's some fiends over here. And Legion assassins everywhere. Junk door to a park. Tech Office Park.
Something I can help you with, stranger? Captain Parker. I'm in charge of this camp.
What's it used for?
This here's where folks go where their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, and of course, the drunks from all around. If you don't have the caps to get onto the Strip, odds are you'll end up here.
Anything I can do to help?
Well, I am a little short-staffed. Maybe you could give me a hand. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that shit is cheating people out of their savings.
What about Keith?
Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. I suspect he's running...
And the disappearances?
Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. We haven't seen any signs of violence, but they're no longer here. Before they were gone, they were speaking to Dermot and St. James.
Yeah, I'll look into it too. So one of the guys is running...
Hey there. Welcome, brother. How can I help?
What's the deal with refugees?
Poor lost souls, most of them. They thought to come to New Vegas and find their fortunes on its shining strip. But the journey is often long. Some find honest... I would be happy to.
Thank you. Everything helps. I was in a lot of pain. Let's look around. CR Trooper. Oh. There's a dead person in this bathroom. And Magnum rounds, of course. Hey. Sweet. Junkies. Keith.
Hey there. Looking for a game of Caravan? I got some. Give me 30. Trick? There's no trick here. Alright. Looks like you know
Silver
your
tongue
shit.
And
you know how they say you
experience.
make your own luck? Let's just say I make mine. With a little extra ink on the cards.
Marked cards.
Not like I use them all the time. Mostly I keep them in the shack. Till I see a really fat score roll into town.
Who are you?
Name's Keith.
Hello.
Oh, I got proof.
Hey there.
Just reporting to the captain.
Have you found out what happened to those drugs? And crooked gambling? I'm going to go take Keith into custody. If you're in... Glad to have you.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
There's the captain. Citizens arrest!
Keith! In the name of the NCR, I'm placing you under arrest for illicit gambling and the sale of unlicensed chems.
Fuck you, man. I ain't going nowhere with you.
Come quietly. I don't want to have to hurt you.
Why don't you cry to your wife? Hey there.
You son of a bitch!
Dude.
Well, that was... Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, I promised you...
Well, I can live with that. Not only are you short-handed, you've got a lot of oversight apparently. Yeah, see you, Keg. Have a good one. Good luck with whatever you're getting on with.
Oh, hello. My name's Frank Weathers. I'm a farmer. Well, I was hoping to make it rich. Make my fortune. I just wanted to provide for my family. We were crossing the Mojave, not far from Searchlight, when a band of Caesar's Legion slavers came out of nowhere.
Where did they take you?
God help me, I ran. I abandoned my family to those butchers.
They would have killed you if you fought. I'll help you out.
You do that for a complete stranger? Well, from what I've gathered from Ensign...
What is it? No. He was a good spot. Yeah, we were. When Carla went missing, he was the first person I told. He tried to hide it, but I could tell right away. He was glad.
Alright.
Hey.
Not even aware there was a refugee camp for the NCR here. Ah, but here's a share farm.
It's amazing what passes for a firearm around. Demand for gun runner weapons is high, so don't expect them to stay in stock for very long.
Silence. Yeah, there's not a lot in this shop for me.
Have you seen? First Recon is a top-notch unit. They're always buying sniper rifles from us.
Is there something I can do for you?
What do you do?
I'm a private in the NCR Army. Although, if you... I do get to take shots at marauding mole rats once in a while, and that's always fun.
Tell me about the farm.
It's NCR-owned farmland. I shouldn't have brought it. All right. They claim the NCR isn't giving them the water they need for their crop quota. Personally, I think they're just incompetent and making excuses.
They're more dangerous.
Oh, you'd better believe it. The fiends are... and then...
Yeah.
Current... I see. There's... The Crimson Caravan Company is north of here. But if you're in the market for guns... Well, I know Major Daughtry. You can...
Sharecropper Farms.
Oh, you here to work? What?
Glad you're with us.
Gun runners aren't too far out. I've gone beyond McCarran now. You know what, let's go see the gun runners. See what they got to offer. And we're near a New Vegas gate. So, 2 for 2. Whoop. Oh, come on. There it is. Gun runners.
I don't handle buying and selling for around 5 years now.
Yep. Basically, the best of the best in terms of making guns.
Welcome, sir or ma- This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault. I am
Ooh, lots of things here. Weapons. The anti-material rifle, probably one of the most strongest guns in the game, and I could hand it off to Boone if I had the money for it. That's the gun runners. It's not cheap. They are all of best quality from the get-go.
Later.
Side to East Gate. And now we're in Freeside.
Reach for the sky, mister.
Can I buy that gun for you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy.
Depreciated worth.
Oh man, it's Stacy's fault. She pretends like she didn't get hit. That's still a lot of money. I guess I'll take it.
Thank you.
Looking for a fix, man.
Dixon. Too bad he doesn't sell cider.
Come on!
What the hell?
Had enough? For the Brotherhood!
Straight up jump scared me.
We're gonna have rat tonight.
There you go, kid.
You're mine.
Hello. Thanks, mister.
Here you go, kid.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph. Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
Oh, next of the Mojave Express boxes. I wonder what the rest of the couriers who do this job are. Considering they can take my crap from place to place, and technically I am an employee. Though considering how much of a kleptomaniac the average player is, I don't think we can be trusted to actually do delivery.
Wish the followers would get me some better armor.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the... Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
Sorry. Well, yawny today.
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Get yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies.
What about steady supply?
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's.
It's pretty rough here.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Anything I can do?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine or... Lastly, tensions between... Yes, Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water...
And Jacob?
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside...
Take a look where I can do the help. What about Carmen?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing... Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
I'll drop off some of my stuff. Here's some medics. Free.
Thanks.
Right away. One. Right away. One. My 10mm. I actually learned that you get more fame for dropping them in one at a time.
What did you want?
What's this fuss about a water pump?
But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Who are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so. ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does. Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing. A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams? The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
What do you do?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
And
we arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas. What do you want to talk about?
Ah, nice.
Howdy. I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. Aside from protecting them, the one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred.
What do you do with
I
the
joined up
followers?
looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
It's kind of true if it's that easy, because this place is Sin City.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Sounds like you're a dumb.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Advice?
Good? Bad? The guy with the gun makes the rules.
And there's our next
What's up?
companion. Arcade.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
What kind of illness are you trying to deal with?
Cuts, lacerations, broken bones, infections resulting from all of the above. Common cold, influenza, take your pick. There are plenty of ways to die out here, and most of them, surprisingly, don't have anything to do with war. Just common human fragility.
It's not too enthusiastic
I'm
about it.
enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Is that the language Kaiser's Legion speaks?
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Where'd you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
What do you know about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Nah.
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
Let's talk about something else.
Certain.
Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Things are bad out here. I'd like to make a difference, and I'd like you to help me.
That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair?
Fair enough.
All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
Better healing perk. Well, there we go.
Can't help but be impressed with what they're doing here.
That's
What's up?
Companion 4.
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that. Easy as a hard transfer.
Roll out the replication. What about the head? Right, I'm still working on the voice modulator. Now I have a walking dock. You can cybernetically improve me.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
The gunrunners ought to help the followers by donating some of that fire.
I didn't know the Brotherhood had any people out here.
Leapfrog. Four people and a robot. Somewhere down the line, this feels like a joke in the making.
Hello.
This man's prices are
This
steep,
gentleman
but I
and I
hear
were
he's
just
worth
settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire.
Alright. The North Gate.
Hey there, need anything?
Let's talk. Wares. Nothing I need. Crimson Caravan's this way. I don't want to go as long as I did yesterday.
Howdy.
Well, a bit of me does, but I shouldn't go too generally long streams back to back, especially for the same game. I do want to get Cass because that will be a majority. I still need to go to Black Mountain, and then I still need to go to Jacobstown. But we'll have pretty much all the normal human followers. And I passed it. And look at that Vegas skyline. There it is. Okay, where the hell's the medical clinic? Caravan.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the
Ringo.
payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
What's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Oh, good for you.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better...
If you're looking to buy or sell, you come.
I'll see what you got. Extended mag.
Lay low.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's it.
Hello.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for...
What do you need me to
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran. So, the Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market. And the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're well dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
I'm out.
Hello
I'm
there.
hustler.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something?
Any work?
You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire.
Alright. I just walk to the clinic. It won't take long, but... Okay, it's this place.
Hello.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
What kind of implant?
I have several. I've also got the
I want to buy an implant.
Alright.
Sale. What do you got for sale?
Need something?
If you ever need the assistance of the followers, just ask.
Back to the gun runners. Okay, that is inside the second half of Freeside. Alright, back to the sharecrop. Let's go to Camp McCarran. Actually, you know what? I'm still hated. Actually, it would have made more sense to go for the wolf horn because it's up on the same height. For these allies, take them out easy. Edie and Arcade do energy weapons from about mid-range. Boone takes things out from with a sniper rifle, and Veronica comes in with a gauntlet.
They got what they wanted.
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that.
Yep.
If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got greedy, overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
Pretty much.
I don't see what this helps. She's dead.
I think we'll be effective if we know about each other.
All right. I tracked her down. Southeast, near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with Legion, hundreds of them, bidding for things no man has a right to. I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
Better have a die than a Legion slave.
Yeah. What they do to women, that's worse than death. There was no choice in what I did. It was more like being forced to watch something you can't stop. All this was only ever gonna play out one way. It still is. I don't have any say. All I can do is wait for it to be done with me.
You make it sound like it's
It
inevitable.
was gonna be something. If I'd never met Carla, it would have been something else. I should have never gotten close to her. I've got bad things coming to me. You better keep your distance too.
Why?
Because fair is fair.
You're not gonna tell me?
No. Sorry.
Oh, level up. I thought I had the level up noise kick in. Yeah, you know what? 88. Tag. Energy weapons. No, energy weapons will be my primary method of fighting. Speaking of which, arcade.
What's up?
Trade equipment.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Here's 13 throwing spears, since I can't use them for crap. And a pulse gun. That uses E-cells. It's a sheriff's hat. Jumpsuit if it's any better.
See?
My companions. You know what? I've actually lost my flair for the game right now. Yeah, I'll call it there, because I'm gonna have to do a bit more for each of these. I don't want to keep going. I might do a different game later on tonight, but I think I'm done for now, so... Oop, wrong one. So that'll be, well, my closer isn't triggering. There it is. That'll be it for now. We might do something a little later on in the evening. Not Fallout again, probably. We'll try to add some variation, because I've been playing a lot of Fallout lately. So yeah. Have a good time in doing whatever you guys do. I've been Marx Frost, and I'm out. Take care.